T-Pine!
Hello friends, let's take a look at how to use screen capture and expert broadcast. Screen capture itself comes in two varieties, window capture and desktop capture. Let's take a look at window capture first. Selecting screen capture from the top-down menu will bring up a red targeting outline. If you hover this over the program you want to capture, you will notice that it's highlighted. You can select the entire window or the inner section. If you hold down the left mouse button, you can select a specific region of the window. Now let's take a look at desktop capture. To capture everything on a monitor, follow the same steps as before, but rather than click on a program, click anywhere on your desktop, which will show as highlighted. If you hold down the left mouse button while selecting a desktop capture, you can select a specific region. And that's how you use the screen capture function in Expert Broadcaster. For more information, check out expert.com and be sure to follow us on social media. Hello friends! Today we're going to be taking a tour through Expert Broadcaster's UI. First, let's set the resolution and frame rate. You can use this drop-down menu to set each item. Please note, higher resolutions and frame rates will require more CPU and GPU resources. There are no limits on resolution, but the maximum frame rate is 250. Expert Broadcaster offers two workspace types, Classic and Split Mode. Split Mode offers a preview window to adjust your scenes before pushing them to the live output. Moving and resizing sources can be done with the mouse. You can also quickly size sources with the numbers at the top of your keyboard. You can crop sources with the Alt key and your mouse. Sources can also be moved with the arrow keys. You can adjust the volume or mute your system sound and microphone audio using these controls on the main Expert Broadcaster window. This drop-down menu can be used to select a transition or custom stinger. At the bottom, you can set the duration of the transition. Transition time for stinger transitions cannot be set. Once you've selected your transition, if you click on the star icon next to it, you can set this as your favorite transition. The drop-down menu to the right will allow you to remove transitions from the favorite transitions list. This area lists all your sources. You can change what layer the source is. You can rename sources. The buttons at the bottom allow you to add a source, access source settings, along with copy, paste, rename, and remove functions. At the bottom of the Expert Broadcaster menu is the resource monitor, which shows your CPU, GPU, and memory usage. If you right-click on a scene, you can access the sub-menu. The sub-menu allows you to transition to the selected scene of a favorite transition. You can also delete or duplicate a scene as long as projector mode isn't active. Finally, you can open a scene in the preview editor if you're in Classic mode. That's all for Expert Broadcaster's UI. For more information, check out expert.com and be sure to follow us on social media. Hello friends! Today we're going to show you how to set up a live stream. First, go to the Outputs menu and scroll down to select New Output. Select the streaming service you wish to broadcast to. If you don't see your preferred service, click on the Get More Outputs option to enter the plugin store. Search for your service and install the plugin. Once you've selected your plugin, you may see a wizard pop up that prompts you to log into your live streaming account. This wizard will optimize your streaming settings based on your PC and internet connection. If your service does not have a plugin available, you can use the custom RTMP output. This will require you to have the RTMP URL and stream name for your broadcast. Once the wizard is complete, or you've set your RTMP details, you can now check your encoding settings. Codec allows you to select a software codec like X264 or a hardware codec like NVENC, VCE, or QuickSync. For streaming, it is recommended to use X264. Bitrate is the main factor for video quality. Higher bitrate means a clearer picture but also needs more upload bandwidth from the user. For mode, most services recommend you set this to CBR or continuous bitrate. For audio encoding, higher bitrate gives better audio clarity and it is recommended to set the format to stereo. And that's how you set up a live stream. For more information, check out xsplit.com and be sure to follow us on social media. Hello friends, today we're going to be taking a look at setting up and managing recordings in XSplit Broadcaster. To set up a recording, go to the Outputs menu, right click on Local Recording or click on the gear symbol. In the Local Recordings menu, you can select the codec. The recommended codec is a hardware codec like MV-ENC or X264. The quality level determines the file size and CPU or GPU usage needed for your recording. Higher audio bitrate gives better clarity. You can start a local recording from the output menu. Local recording can be paused and resumed from the output menu as well. To set up screenshots, go to Tools and then Settings. In the General tab, set up the file format for screenshot capture. Now go to the Hotkeys tab and set a hotkey to take screenshots. Now that you have made recordings and screenshots, go to Tools and Recordings or Screenshot Manager. In the Recordings and Screenshot Manager, you can rename your files and change the locale where future files will be saved. If you click onto a recording, you can connect a YouTube account to upload recordings too. Once you have logged into a YouTube account, a window will pop up to set details for your YouTube video. Finally, you can share these uploaded videos to any connected social media accounts. And that's how you manage recordings in XSplit Broadcaster. For more information, check out xsplit.com and be sure to follow us on social media. Hello friends! Today we're going to be taking a look at the per scene audio extension in XSplit Broadcaster. To install an extension, go to the Extensions menu and click on Get More Extensions. Find the per scene audio extension and click on the Install button. The first options are syncing volume across all scenes and enabling a crossfade when audio changes between scenes. The Scene Selector drop-down allows you to pick scenes that extensions will be controlling audio for. If you haven't enabled Audio Sync, you can set individual audio levels for microphone and system sound audio for each scene added. Once you've configured per scene audio, click the Start Script button. You can test the extension by switching between scenes that were added. And that's how you set up the per scene audio extension in XSplit Broadcaster. For more information, check out xsplit.com and be sure to follow us on social media. Hello friends! Today we're going to be taking a look at the Presentation Packager extension in XSplit Broadcaster. To install an extension, go to the Extensions menu and click on Get More Extensions. Find the Presentation Packager extension and click on the Install button. If this is your first time using the extension, you may be prompted to give permission to the extension. The Presentation Packager allows you to save your presentations and files onto a single zip file. Once you click Save As, you'll be taken to a window to pick the location the zip file will be saved. And that's how you set up the Presentation Packager extension in XSplit Broadcaster. For more information, check out xsplit.com and be sure to follow us on social media.
Hey XSplit users, as well as Stream Elements users, if you've been having the issues with Stream Elements lately, like I have, and many of our other broadcasters at RGN, what we've noticed, and I've actually did a lot of testing, was we thought it was the alerts. and then we thought it was the capit and it was causing XSplit to crash. However, XSplit has randomly, in recent updates, added exactly what you need. So, but what I've got here is I'm going to show you just how to fix the issue, where you can see the issue. If you're using the Stream Elements new super overlays, they're awesome, but you see frame FPS drops randomly here and there, or when your elements and your capits are going off all over your screen, here and there, and you got the explosions going off. Sometimes XSplit just plain crashes with no explanation. We do a debug, like I said, we've been waiting weeks for XSplit to get back to us. However, just knowing the program, going through the program, and even if you're trying the recent public test release, the PTR, it already has the fix included. So here you go. Let's try it out. We're going to show you here on the other screen. We'll get it on my cam. Now, here we go. So, what you notice is, going around the screen here, and I use this one because it's a good example. If you were to stream for a long amount of time, you end up getting FPS loss. Right now, it's fine because this is not the PTR. So what I'm going to show you is that even if you don't want to use public test release, there is a better way to integrate web URLs than by default. You can go down here to add, you can do your web page, you can put your web page in. Sure, that's fine and dandy. However, what you really need to do for these super themes and other stuff, like the capit gens, so you don't have the loss of frames per second, or eventually, the web page starts blocking up until it seems like XSplit is just giving out and it crashes. Just go ahead, go to Tools, go to Settings, go over here to Advanced. You'll see this right here, Browser Source Special Optimization. If you read that, it says the Browser Source Special Optimization, which is disabled at the time. But you actually have to restart your XSplit. That's the reason I'm using multiple computers. Anyways, this option is a special optimization for the capturing of the pipeline of the HTML sources. So you'll capture from the HTML source at a higher grade, and it'll be better looking overall. However, it goes both 30 and 60 frames per second. So what we're going to do right at this moment, you can look at JavaScript. It gives better FPS for HTML sources that is 30 frames per second with the option of JavaScript with request 60 frames per second. There's a post, you can click it, try it out for yourself. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go to start this. Alright, with the new PTR, I can tell you right now, with the new PTR, you can actually go into the property of the program, right click it, and select 60 frames per second. So let's take a look at it, see what we got. It's actually loading. So if you've been having issues, you've been having the same issues, which I've been having for weeks. I'm a strong supporter of Stream Elements. You're getting fed up. So let's go this way. You do it in OBS. OBS may not have the pipeline as well. So you're not going to see much difference at the moment. But what I'm going to show you is what XSplit is doing. Okay, right here on the PTR will be a checkbox where you can actually integrate and do 60 frames per second. On the normal release, you don't have it yet. However, it will be updated and it should be a part of the normal information there. So here, give me just a moment, we will switch it over. And we're going to close this down and we're going to open up the public test release. So close. Comes the public test release. Just give me a moment to make sure that the presentation that I want installed is. By the way, we are XSplit Elite. You can check with us. Come to twitch.tv/HDLegion TV. You can get discounts on anything you need from XSplit. Alright, so here we are. It's actually already updated and ready. If you pay close attention to a lot of these, as they flick around the smaller ones, it's very fluid. However, I've already clicked the 60 frames per second. If I turn that off, they jump a little bit. Not as smooth. So, you will notice the difference. However, using this, I've streamed for the past few days the Capagen, a lot of the other stuff, the alerts, just pretty much everything to do with the program has gotten better. It runs better. It's not crashing all the time. I'm sure if you're anything like me, you're doing the middle of a stream, last thing you want to do is worry about the constant crashing. So, some of these other overlays, if you look around the edge, obviously my green screen, if you look around the edge, right here, coming down here, it's very fluid. This is actually on the main broadcaster now. If I take that off, if I go to my HTML and I remove the 60 frames per second and let everything restart, it's going to be a little bit jumpy. You can look at the fire moving around. It gets to be a little bit sporadic. But I tell you what, if you don't do the optimization over time, you'll see degradation. You will see that your graphics will... I got a good computer, and I know other people are having this issue. They're playing pub, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. They're having actually issues where the graphics in their game is starting to stutter. But taking care of this problem, because they're streaming from the same PC in which they play from, doing this stop the issue. They're not tweaking out in the middle of their game. I don't know why the broadcaster is having issues. It's not just XSplit. OBS is having issues too. It's just so much web URL. If you turn on the 60 frames per second, you turn on the optimization, and I could be wrong, but I haven't crashed to date since we did these changes. So, guys, I don't know how often you guys check these videos, but try it out. I hope it works for you. Take it easy. Later.
If you're looking to produce professional looking live streams, then there's some great tools around these days to help you do it. In this video, we're going to cover the 3 most popular live streaming platforms: OBS, XSplit Broadcaster, and Wirecast. And I'm going to share my thoughts on each of them to help you make the best decision for which one's right for you. Hey, it's Justin Brown here from Primal Video, where we release a ton of content to help you get better results with your videos faster. If you haven't hit that big subscribe button yet, then make sure you do, and all the links to everything that we're going to cover in this video and all of our videos can always be found in the description below. Let's jump into it. Okay, so the top 3 live streaming platforms are, as we said, OBS, XSplit Broadcaster, and Wirecast. Now, the 3 of them have a lot of similarities. They'll all allow you to create professional looking broadcasts for one. They'll also let you live stream to platforms like Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitch, and to an RTMP or to a custom source. They'll also all let you do screen recording or local disk recording of your live stream, so you can use them as screen recorders as well, or you can create a local backup of your live stream so that you've got it for re-upload to YouTube or another platform. They'll also have things like built-in color correction and green screen effects. So a lot of common areas between the 3. But the biggest difference between the 3 is the pricing, the features, what they allow you to do, and how easy each piece of software is to get up and running. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'll share with you which live streaming platform I use and which new one I think you should definitely keep an eye on. Okay, so the first piece of software that we're going to cover is Wirecast Studio, and it sells for $495 US. So it's the most expensive piece of software that we're going to cover in this video, but it's also got the most amount of features and most amount of control over your live stream. Now, there is a free version of Wirecast available. It's called Wirecast Play or Wirecast for YouTube. It is a really cut down version of Wirecast, so you're missing a heap of the important features to be able to get professional live streams. And you can also only live stream to YouTube. So for the purposes of this video and talking about software that will allow you to create professional looking live streams, it doesn't cut it in my opinion. So Wirecast Studio, it's cross-platform, which means you can install it on both Mac and PC. It's also probably the most powerful, gives you the largest amount of features out of the 3 pieces of software. So it's really easy to use, it's really easy to set up and navigate, and the interface is really intuitive. So for anyone that's just jumping in and hasn't used any of these 3 programs before, you'll be able to get up to speed quickest with Wirecast, and if something goes wrong, God forbid, then you'll be able to find the problem, at least in my experience, much quicker in Wirecast and fix the issue, especially while you're live, than with the other 2. Wirecast also has direct integration with Facebook Live, meaning that you can view your comments and see how many people are on and look at all the hearts and the thumbs up directly from within Wirecast. So that is huge. And in addition to that, there's 2 other key features that Wirecast has that the others don't that really make it a standout. The first is that it gives you multiple output options, so you can broadcast live to multiple platforms or multiple RTMP streams at the same time. So that's really powerful. And the second is the live streaming presets that Wirecast has built in for your output options. So just a matter of selecting YouTube, and then you've got all the different preset options for the different qualities and bit rates that you can stream at. Both of the other 2, XSplit Broadcaster and OBS, you'll have to manually key in the bit rates and keyframes and resolutions that you want to broadcast at. So especially for anyone new, or even for someone that knows what they're doing, it's so much easier just to be able to select a pre-built template or preset for the different live streaming options. So that's a massive feature, and it's something that adds to the overall usability and experience of using Wirecast Studio. Okay, now onto XSplit Broadcaster, which is quite a bit cheaper than Wirecast Studio. This one you've got options of a monthly subscription or an annual subscription, so technically you don't really own the software, you're just licensing the software either monthly or annually. And currently a monthly subscription for the standard or the personal version is around $5 per month. If you want the professional version, then it's up around $8.30 per month. XSplit Broadcaster is Windows only. There's currently no Mac version available for it. But what it does have is a really powerful scene creation tool where you can easily drop your graphics and move everything around, even your titles in 3D space. So you can create some really good looking scenes and some really professional live streams, literally drag and drop and reposition everything to how you want it, more so than the other 2, more so than Wirecast and OBS. They both give you those features to some degree, but XSplit has it hands down on scene creation. Now, in regards to the interface and the usability of the program, it is really easy to use. It may not be as polished or as seamless and as intuitive as Wirecast, but it's still really easy to use and to navigate through and find everything you need to get set up easily and to have your shot looking good. You will need to have some understanding of bit rates and codecs that are recommended for your internet connection and the platform that you want to broadcast to in order to get the best results out of this software, because you will be manually keying them in. There are no presets. But that's really not a big thing to overcome or to learn, and to lock those settings down so that you only have to do them once. Now, another really powerful and really useful feature in XSplit Broadcaster is the Skype integration, the connectivity with Skype. So you don't need to worry about setting up an external monitor and screen sharing that monitor and cropping the area down that you normally have to do in other broadcasting software. Having the tight integration means you can literally just sign in with your Skype account. When you make your calls, they're all brought directly in as a video source to XSplit Broadcaster. So that's really powerful and really seamless, and it makes creating live video content or broadcasting your interviews live really, really easy. Okay, so now onto the third piece of software, which is OBS, or Open Broadcast Software. Now this one is the cheapest because it's free. Now just because free definitely doesn't mean it's not capable of creating professional looking live streams. It's actually probably the most popular or the most used piece of software for broadcasting live, and it could have something to do with the price tag, but the feature set in it is really solid and really good as well. Now, just like Wirecast, OBS is cross-platform, which means you can get a Windows version, a Mac version, but there's also a Linux version of OBS available as well. In my opinion, it's got the hardest to use or the least intuitive interface of the three, but it is something that once you get your head around and get used to using, you will be able to get quite proficient in it. And just the same as XSplit, there are no presets built in for your live streaming. So when you choose the platform you want to go live to, you'll then have to sort out your keyframing and your bit rates and your audio quality in order to get the best results for your bandwidth and for the location you're going to be broadcasting to. Now, besides the price tag of nothing and still having all the power and performance to create a really professional looking live stream, one of the key features of OBS that I like is the plugins that are available. There's a plugins directory on the OBS website with a heap of plugins in there to really help you expand functionality and really customize OBS to work the way that you'd like. So that's pretty powerful. So those are the three most popular live streaming platforms. You've got Wirecast, which is the most expensive, but probably has the most amount of features. You've got XSplit, which is much, much cheaper. It's Windows only, but it's still easy to use. And then you've got OBS, which will run on everything, Mac, Windows, and Linux. It is the most complicated to use, but once you get your head around it, it's really, really powerful as well. So the software that I personally use and highly recommend is Wirecast Studio. Yes, you can create great live streams in OBS and in XSplit, but Wirecast Studio is definitely worth the $495 price tag based on everything we've just covered in this video, based on the fact that you have multiple output streams, based on how easy it is to use, how logical it is to use. You don't have to go very deep in menus to find things and to fix up any issues if there are any. For me, it is the most powerful, most professional solution for live streaming, and it's definitely worth considering. Now, with live streaming currently being a rapidly growing, rapidly changing industry with heaps of stuff going on, one new platform or new service offering that's definitely worth checking out is BeLive.tv. It's currently just for Facebook Live, but if they branch out to YouTube Live as well and to other platforms, then this will be an absolute game changer. All ready to create a Facebook live stream solo and bring in your Facebook comments, and even to bring in an interview, to have two people live on a Facebook Live. There's no easier way to do it than just simply logging into the website. There's no software that you need to maintain or update. It's all done by